All right, so I recently uploaded a short video about it's titled Chaotic Karmic Message. So I first tried to make a full video about it. Well, I first made a short video, and that um, didn't have a ton of information, so I did a full video. And when I was doing the full video, um, I was making a pizza and I burned it, and then found out that it didn't record. And I had pulled from 3 different decks, and then I was guided to redo it, but just do it a short video again. And I tried to include the information from these decks, and it got very chaotic. And I opened a bottle of my beverage that I was drinking, and then it just like burst all over the place. Okay, so here's what's going on. There's a situation that you've dealt with in the past that didn't get resolved, and it's coming back. There was injustice, there was imbalance, and karma's here. Time for balance. The universe needs to balance this situation out. And part of that reason is because you've been doing what you needed to do. You needed to focus on yourself. You needed to focus on healing and other things that you had going on in life. Okay? You've been doing that. These other people have not been doing that. I'm saying these other people because there's more than one energy. And what I'm really getting is that someone is trying to confuse you, and almost like they're posing as like they are one person, but they're pretending that they're also someone else. They could be pretending to be multiple different people. You need to protect your social media and change your passwords. Okay, you're in some type of danger. It doesn't necessarily mean physical danger, although you have been advised to relocate. Now, that could be temporarily, it could be permanently. And what I'm getting is one of these personalities that they're trying to pose as or they're doing this through many different personalities that they're faking, or they think they've got it. Now this'll do it. They're trying to trick you and figure out. They're trying to find information out by tricking you, by posing as other people, whether it's on your social media, whether it's sending you a text message from a different phone number that you don't recognize, claiming to be somebody that you know, okay? Probably using a very common name, all right? So they are someone that you have a history with, a deep history with, because you have memories. So many memories that they actually might have photos of you. Now, for a very small portion of these people, some of these people play with black magic or very negative thoughts, very negative intentions, like hatred, okay? They hate you. And even if it's looking at your photos, thinking back, reminiscing, but they hate you, okay? You are throwing them off. They are banking on you being the person from the past in those memories, okay? Because they got dirt on you, but they also know you have dirt on them. And that is part of the reason why you haven't had any communication from them. They are intentionally keeping distance from you. And this person is going to be somebody who probably like separated themselves from you, created a different life, and then excluded you from it. Now, you may have been able to kind of like get introduced to some parts of their life, but you probably got weird, like, energy from the people, excuse me, that they were that are new in their life. And new doesn't have to be recent. It's just different from the life that the two of you were in together at some point. So let's say this is an old friend, okay? So you knew this old friend for a long time. Let's just say, like, you used to party with this friend, right? And you have dirt on them and they have dirt on you. But they went their own way. When they went their own way, they made new friends, they made new acquaintances, they set up a whole new life. There may have been times where they let you in, but when you came close to some of these new people, this is telling me they are getting exhausted, okay? They're getting exhausted. So when you did have, like, little glimpses of in their life, these new people, like, they were kind of probably distant with you or from you. You didn't really make any strong connections. Like, you didn't become part of that friend group, okay? They didn't include you, and you didn't really understand why, right? Okay, because you don't fit that into that narrative. You don't support that narrative. If you found out or you had a hunch that they were creating a new narrative, you'd probably be somebody that would either unintentionally expose them, or the new people, like, what they've heard about you or the people from their past, it's not gonna jive. It's not gonna mesh. Okay. It's not going to add up from what this person's been telling them. Okay. So you are, oh my gosh, excuse me. You are wearing them out. Okay. You're wearing them out. And you're wearing them out quickly because in the past, they were able to maneuver in clever ways, and you were clueless, okay? You probably had tension with this person. You probably always or on and off had tension with this person, but to the degree that they the energy that they put in, the time, the effort, the strategy. My throat's starting to feel like it's closing up. They don't want me to talk. They don't want this out. They thought they had the wool over they pulled the wool over your eyes. And now, and they thought that they buried you, right? Like, they did so much that it's like they were throwing rocks and hiding their hands. But then they were also right there to, like, listen, lend an ear, like, be a support, because you didn't realize they were in on a lot of that sabotage going on. Okay? But now you've got their number. Now you've got some things figured out. And your comeback is coming real fast, okay? It's really coming fast. And they weren't expecting this because they thought they buried you. You rose from the damn dead. You rose from the dead, okay? And they weren't prepared. And this is unexpected. So this person could be a sign, their sign, Chinese zodiac sign could be the year of the snake. Or they could be just their personality is real snaky. Or they're telling people you're the snake, okay? You're the snake that people need to look out for, okay? They want to strike. And when they strike, it's going to be fast. Oh my gosh. Like, literally, I was not yawning before I started this video all night, wasn't feeling tired, even wondering if I'm going to be able to get to sleep on time. And here I am yawning. You're wearing them out. You're wearing them down. You are throwing them off. They are not prepared and they are not expecting this. When they strike, you're going to strike back. And you're going to be hot. They are pissed. You are pissing them off because they didn't expect this, okay? But because you're throwing them off, they're going to strike once, and then they're going to be shocked by your comeback. They're going to back down, okay? They're going to have to go back, re-strategize. They're going to need to reassess. You're going to have to do the same thing. You're going to be mirroring each other at sometimes, okay? They're also projecting a lot. So do not get thrown off when, not if, but when they start attacking your character. They're going to be projecting their BS. They're probably actually going to conjure up stories or give new narrative to their own behavior, and you're going to be the star. It's going to all of a sudden, you're going to be the person that did these things instead of them. Things that cannot really be proven, though, okay? Can't really be proven. This person, going back to the history and the memories, they probably have photos of you. But the way they see the world, their view through their lens, their camera, it's distorted, okay? And you are going to shatter, or you are shattering the image, their own image of themselves, but also the image that they're portraying to other people, okay? And this is important because it's not going to jive with their narrative. Little by little, there's going to be cracks in this illusion, okay? So somehow they see you, or they're watching you through social media, possibly other ways. I don't know. I don't know if they've been in contact with people you know and are tricking these people, pretending. Like, let's say they contact one of your friends, okay, or your family members, or an ex, right? They're going to say that they know you because they're going to try to get that person to tell them things about you. But this person that is your friend or your ex or your family member, they don't realize that they're giving up information to basically your enemy. They don't realize that, right? So you might get a strange message from a friend or someone close to you that you are in communication with saying, hey, so-and-so reached out to me, or, I got this message from somebody. Do you know this person? Hopefully that will happen that way. And that will be divine intervention, okay? Because they're trying to throw people off the path of them, okay? Off your own path too, that you've been working toward, but also off the path leading to them, all right? They are not expecting this. They think they are smarter than you. They think they are clever as shit, and they're going to win again. They believe this, okay? And the fact that you are now tiring them out, they're going to be pissed. And they're going to try other things. Now, these aren't going to be, some of these ideas they're going to have are going to be somewhat new because they're not expecting you to come back as quickly and as like fiery as you will be or you are. But they already have some things in their back pocket. They already have info on you. They already have secrets that you might have. They know you have some of their secrets, and they'll be damned if anyone's going to know those things if you're going to say any of that stuff. And that's why they're going to assassinate your character. They're trying to get to people before you can. But because you're coming back so fast, so sharp, so hot, so unexpectedly, you are throwing them off, okay? Hence, burnt pizza, okay? They're not going to want to eat. They're going to be distracted. They're going to lose their appetite. Although you need to stay focused, because they're going to want to do the same thing to you. They're going to want to come back and throw you off. So you really need to stay focused. Now, if you have any kind of like habits, you indulge in anything, you get overly emotional, overly analytical, you need to really watch yourself, do things in moderation, reassess, and actually I don't know if you guys are hearing that siren going by. Okay, you need to put your self in their head. You need to put yourself in their mind. How would someone like them operate? You know this person. Trust your gut. They're coming back to stab you in the back again. This time, they want to end it, okay? You didn't die last time. They tried to bury you. It didn't work. You came back. They didn't understand. You are a seed, and all you're going to do is bust through that concrete, okay? You're like a dandelion. Unless you decide to lay down, call it quits, and die, it ain't happening, okay? So they got to step it up. You need to watch your back, because they're coming with their knife behind their back to stab it into yours and end this already. They want to finish you off. But it ain't going to happen like that, because karma and balance are here. Keep your side of the street clean and, go with the flow. Check the facts. You need to seek professional advice this time. Another way they're going to try to throw you off is they may suggest that things can be resolved in a certain manner. Maybe they want to take you to court. Maybe they're going to say you have to invest in something. Or maybe they're going to be very difficult. Maybe you need some, like an investigator or something, or you think you do. They're going to make these suggestions that are going to insinuate you need to spend money, okay? Some of the ways that you are going to deal with this, or you could deal with this, are not worth the money. So let's say they don't want to offer you some information, and the only solution you can come up with is, I'm going to have to hire an investigator. But you don't really have those resources, and they know it. Remember, they left you for dead, okay? So you don't have the resources, or what little resources you do, you're thinking about actually investing in something which is going to take away from you, right? But you think this is a worthy cause. Rethink it, reassess, because their strategy, at least that strategy, is to deplete you of your resources, because that will only go so far, right? You retain a lawyer, and then let's say they have to fill out some documents, they got to subpoena people. That costs money. Eventually you aren't going to have it, and they know it, and they know that won't go anywhere, and now you're out that money. And now you're going to go nowhere, and they think they won. They think they're clever, right? Okay, so so some things that may come to your mind or they may suggest that you do won't be worth the money. You need to seek professional advice, free consultations. If this is a legal matter, you need to go to find law clinics, legal aid, something, people that have been through this before. Maybe there's Facebook groups that deal with your situation. Okay, so what else was, I just want to see these cards again. Okay, so some of these photographs, photograph was one card that came out. You may have evidence of something, or they may have evidence of something, but you may need to go back and look at some photos because, depending where we are at in life, we will see things differently. And you may have something, some photos, videos, something where if you look at it again today, it will look different from the last time you were dealing with this and you looked at stuff. Or maybe you were keeping photos of things and you haven't looked at them for a while. And you need to go back and do that. You need to act in a timely manner. You need to go for this now. Now is the time. You've been waiting. You've been wondering, when is this coming up? When are we going to finally deal with this? When is the shit going to hit the fan? Guess what? It's now. It hit it, okay? Now. Something else that happened, a nickel, when I was making the video that didn't record, a nickel fell off my table. So change will be coming, okay? Change is going to, someone else's money will be affected and it's going to decrease. They want that to be yours. They want you to lose money. It's not going to work that way. They're going to lose money. Abundance came out. Balance is here. One person is going to lose money. The other person is going to gain money. Okay? That is change. A nickel. 5. So someone's money will be decreasing. What else? There's more than one energy. There's a masculine energy. There's a feminine energy. There was talk about another woman. That doesn't necessarily mean like a romantic third party. There could just be another woman involved. My hand just keeps itching. Okay. This is my left hand. If you want, look that up. If you are unclear about some of the things that I brought up, or you saw that short video that was kind of chaotic with all those other messages within my reading, look those things up, okay? Google whatever you're not sure about. Someone might have been promiscuous. Someone might be promiscuous. Maybe you were promiscuous. But if you were, you've been changing that. Okay, you are not doing that. At least not at this time. They may think you are. They may be telling people that you are. Specifically, the card was slutty. Okay, this may be someone who acts slutty, who is, very promiscuous. They are probably going to be telling people that you have been, again, character assassination. Someone wears cologne. I'm getting that it's strong and it's a man. Someone has short hair. Oh my gosh, excuse me. I'm getting that it's the female that has short hair. There could be a water sign involved. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Through choppy waters, you need to keep your crown on. You will rise above the turbulent waters. You will, but you need to keep focused. You need to tone down whatever you do in excess. It could be talking in excess. It could be, indulgences. Whatever, you know yourself. You need to tone it down because they already have the info on you and they're looking for anything and everything to bury you this time, okay? What else? You may carry a knife, they may carry a knife, you may need to carry a knife. You are going to have to defend yourself. You will need to defend yourself. They're probably going to say they need to defend themselves against you and that you are attacking them. No, you're just not putting up with their shit anymore. You're using your voice. I feel mine kind of like getting a little like not sore, but like I hear the change in my voice right now. So, but they're pissed. They're fiery. Or they know you have a temper and they're trying to strike. Oh, you're exhausting these people. Or this one person in particular. I feel like there's one main person. There's like a main person. You may have a temper. You may be known as someone who's emotional. They want to trigger that, okay? They want that to come out. I'm getting that this person is icy. I got the chills in the video that didn't work. And what that was telling me is someone is really icy. And also, if and when their illusion that they have created starts to crack and shatter, when people find out the injustice that they caused, that this person or people have caused, it's going to give them chills because they're not going to believe. They're not going to want to believe that this person or people are capable of this, okay? Because what they've been told is, you're the snake, you're the problem. And since they haven't been communicating with you, life has been great. No problems here. Nothing to complain about, worry about. Everything's been going well since you have been out of the picture. But remember, you just rose up from the dead. You came back. You brought life back within yourself. And you are here to deal with things now. You have healed. You have gained strength. You have gained wisdom. You have gained insight. You've probably gained some information using your intuition, or you could also be a water sign. So you have very strong intuition. You need to trust your gut. Your hunches, they're right. It doesn't matter if every little damn detail is accurate or not, or you can't prove if it is or not. You're correct. You are right. Your hunches are on. You're on point, okay? And they know it. And that's why they're going to come back 10 times harder, 10 times nastier, 10 times more manipulative and sneaky. And they think you are dumb as shit because you fell for it last time. Why wouldn't you fall for it now? They're laughing at you on the outside. On the inside, that's another story. Okay? That's another story. You will have the last laugh, but you have got to stay focused. You got to tone it down, and you need to be strategic as well. Go back, reassess. If you have photos, if you have some evidence of something, I don't know what, look back at those things. All right. I'll show you on this card here, the bottom underneath this sun and what looks to me like water, you can see someone signed like their name, and you can see here that it's really hard to let me see, it's really hard to read that if that was a signature. Okay, it's not legible. This person does not, they don't show their true self. They don't show their full self. They keep parts of themselves hidden. Okay, they keep parts of themselves hidden. So that's just a little more information about this person. Okay, I am going to end this here. I don't remember if I said you need to relocate or not. It just may need to be temporarily. Like say you, oh, my nose is itchy now. Say you have this feeling like you should, go away for the weekend, but you weren't really planning on it, but you just keep thinking about it, like do it, okay? Or if you've been wondering if you should like renew a lease or, change a job. I mean, relocate can be about different things. It doesn't necessarily mean like you need to move from your home, but maybe you do, especially if people are trying to find out where you live or where you work, or trying to contact people that are close to you. And you need to, if anyone does contact people that are close to you, and you know that these people that you're dealing with, right, the snakes don't know the people they contacted, even though they're pretending they do, you need to ask yourself, how the hell did they get this person's information? How did they get my friend's information, my family member, my ex, or whoever they're contacting? How did they get that information? You need to ask yourself that, okay? And maybe when you seek professional advice, mention that if you know that someone's trying to trick people that you know to get to you, you need to tell them. This is your time to speak up. I'm hearing speak up, okay? If you need to, let's say you have a routine going to, like you have a routine. Maybe you jog, maybe you walk your dog, maybe you have a certain a way to work, school. Oh, excuse me. You need to change that up. I mean, I'm not putting this out there for anyone. This is not, I'm not suggesting that this is going to happen for people. But there are people in certain situations dealing with people that will go to any lengths, and you know your situation and you know these people. So I'm not suggesting this is happening to everybody, and everyone should be aware of this. But there are going to be some people out there that if you're dealing with somebody and you know that following you is not off the table, change up your routine, okay? If you always like stay at home on your days off, get out and go do stuff. Although, make sure you're securing where you live. If you have to, turn the blinds down while you're gone, if you need to keep windows locked that you would normally keep open, you know your situation, you know the people you're dealing with. I'm hearing possibly, because you may, if they're involving other people, you may not know those people, and they could be enlisting people who would act out these extremes because this person won't. They're also clever and don't want to get caught. Remember, getting caught means the illusion is broke. You shattered their mirror. You shattered their image. You changed the narrative. You busted them. And what they really don't want is for people to know who they really are. They don't want to be exposed. And they're telling themselves they don't have to worry about it because they're smarter than you. And they were able to do it before, and they can do it again. You're just like, you're just like a little refreshed, and you're coming back, but don't worry, they got it. That's what they're telling themselves, and that's what they're telling other people around them. But inside, it's a different story. Inside, they're burning their food. They're, inside, they're exploding. They're boiling over, okay? Bubbling over, like my soda. And you're throwing them off. All right. I'll end it there. Good luck. Thank you for liking this video. It really helps me. It supports my channel. It helps get the video circulating out there. Consider subscribing. Get a YouTube channel, not a channel, account. Get a YouTube account and start subscribing to channels. If you haven't already, there's a lot of good things, not just readings. There's lots of good things out there. So I really appreciate it, and we'll see you again soon.